How can I help you?
Hey, yes, I'd like to report. Last night, my $50,000 boat got stolen out of a local marina here in Pensacola.
Okay. Have you had a chance to see if they have cameras or anything?
You know, the marina just opened. I do know that they have surveillance.
And let me check one thing on that marina. Hold on one second.
Okay. I never in a million years thought that I would be making the video that I'm making this morning. I don't even know what to say. Long story short, it's about 8 o'clock right now, and I got to my office at about 7 o'clock, okay? And I get a call from my marina where my boat's at, and they were like, dude, your boat's gone. Like, it's stolen. It is nowhere to be found. And so I'm still like processing this shock, but I'm headed down to the marina right now to watch the surveillance cams. We do know that it happened last night, and so that's positive. I guess that's a silver lining. We know the time frame. So we're gonna watch the surveillance cams, see if we can see who did it. I'm gonna have to file a police report. It's unfortunate that I'm having to make this video. However, I am gonna take you guys along with me and just pray for the best outcome.
You don't care, I don't care.
Hello. My boat got stolen last night off the dock. Sure enough did. Here's what happened, and I've got the cops coming up here right now, but like we need some surveillance of some sort to see what happened, because like it's crazy.
Right now the gas. Huh?
Yeah, this is just like giving a stellar week, huh? Okay.
You know where Jeffrey's office
No,
is?
I think so.
Go to the stairs, right there, first door to the left.
Okay.
In the hallway.
All right. Yeah, I'll
All the
find.
way up the stairs. And
Hey, what's happening, man?
Hey, what's going on?
I mean, I was just coming down here like normal, and apparently, it got stolen last night, and that's where it was actually.
You usually keep it right
I
here.
do, but it was right there.
Okay.
That slip. Yeah.
And then so the idea is that we get an idea of who's walking down.
Okay.
So let's say that, what time did you drop it off?
So I was back
17.
here yesterday at like 11:30 in the morning. I took some friends out fishing. We got back at 11:30, and that was the last. I just left it on the dock.
Tonight at 5.
Okay.
Sorry, yesterday at 5. See if it was still there.
Oh yeah. So
Then I'm
just
going to jump to 6.
do a little
So-
timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because these things take forever.
I don't, but and I don't know if you were told this, but we just got a call that somebody like 6 miles from here saw the boat, and it's what happened was
Is it being driven right now?
no,
or
no.
just
So
floating?
it's floating. So whoever tried to take it put the trolling motor down and the engine up, and it ran out of gas.
Oh,
And
nice.
so it's floating 6 miles from here. And so that was my next question: do we get it and tow it in, or like?
I'm about to find out all of that in just a second. 'Cause
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I've done this in 8 years and never had to deal with
Yeah,
this
this is
before.
pretty wild. There's my towboat right there. So I'm sure you heard from the conversation between me and the cops that we did get a call a few minutes ago that said that my boat is floating out here like 6 miles from the marina. The trolling motor's down, the big motor's up. Unfortunately though, this is the problem. It could be damaged, and so if it's damaged, that sucks, obviously. But we're gonna go tow it back in because we can't drive it back in. According to the cops, we're not allowed on the boat because for fingerprints purposes, and we don't want to damage any evidence. There it is, folks. This thing is about 5 miles from where it's supposed to be. The trolling motor's down, the engine's up, not how I left it. So whoever took this boat either had engine problems or they ran out of gas. She's officially in tow, folks. We're headed back to the marina right now. When we get back to the marina, hopefully they'll have their surveillance stuff worked out for us, and the fingerprints and stuff like that. The cops, I'm supposed to call the cops when we get back to the marina so they can come out and fingerprint it, and hopefully we'll catch these scumbags. Ooh, they took my dock ropes.
Who took him?
Huh?
Who took him? He did?
No, whoever stole the boat. Yeah, this boat was stolen here last night. You can always count on this guy to be somewhere near a disaster.
About the entertainment. This
Good
is
gracious.
the craziest thing ever.
Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Sweet.
I don't know a whole lot about boats, but I mean, is there like forced like damage to start the thing?
We don't know. We haven't touched it because we didn't want to touch it until like the steering wheel and the keys and the throttle are going to be where they touch the boat, where their fingerprints are going to be. So we didn't want to touch any of that.
Undoubtedly, they touched that pole up there too.
But I'm just saying, I mean, like
There could be damage to the engine. We don't know. Like,
The boat's not
nothing
hurt.
missing or out of place on the boat. It's been moved or touched
I mean,
that you can tell.
That front hatch.
the front hatch is open. The trolling motor was down. And the trolling motor is always left up. The engine was completely up like it is right here, and the engine is always down. My bow ropes are missing.
What?
My bow ropes, I had 2 black bow ropes that I keep attached so that I can tie it up. Both of those are gone.
Usually like pranks. I don't have people running through the cameras.
So it's a day or so later, and I'm going to give you a quick update on where we are now with this whole situation. I just got a call from the detective who is assigned to my case, and he's actually at the marina right now collecting all the surveillance footage. They did get footage, so we're going to know who stole the boat, which is kind of cool. And so I don't know that yet. I probably will do a part 2 to this video once we figure this out. We are living in some crazy times, my friends. This is the second time in 2 weeks that someone has either stolen my personal property or tried to personally attack me in a way. And once again, I say thank you to whoever did that. I revel in the criticism. I revel in the hate because it lets me know that what I'm doing is effective. If everything was silent, I'd be worried. I'd be worried because that means I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough to trigger people. And, and I'm not intentionally trying to trigger anyone. I'm just out there hustling, doing my thing. And if that triggers someone, then that is not a reflection of me as a person, of who I am. That is a projection of someone else's own dissatisfaction that they have within themselves. And so it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't make me mad because I know that it is not me who they hate, all right? They hate themselves. And so, hey, I'm just gonna keep pushing forward and enjoy this ride. We're in some crazy times right now, but I'm not worried. We're gonna all pull out of this and everything's gonna go back to normal. So stay up, don't panic, keep hustling.